Are you searching for a philosophy to guide your life? There are many different philosophical approaches to finding happiness, meaning, and purpose in life. Stoicism, Epicureanism, Taoism, Hedonism, Existentialism, and Aestheticism are all philosophies that offer their own unique perspectives and teachings. In this video, we will explore the key principles and teachings of each philosophy and consider how they might be applied to our daily lives. Remember, the most important thing is to find a philosophy that resonates with you and helps you to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. So let's dive in and explore these philosophies together. 1. Taoism. Taoism is a philosophical tradition that dates back centuries and still holds relevance today. It emphasizes three key principles: simplicity, compassion, and patience. This means striving for simplicity in thought and action, being understanding and kind to oneself and others, and being patient with loved ones. Additionally, Taoism teaches us to go with the flow and not try to forcibly alter circumstances beyond our control. Instead, we should accept and let go of things, understanding that everything in life is subject to change and that it is healthier to embrace this fact rather than cling to things forever. By embracing these principles, we can live a freer and more fulfilling life. 2. Hedonism. Hedonism is a philosophy that argues that true happiness can only be achieved through the pursuit of pleasure. This pleasure can take many forms and is entirely subjective. According to hedonism, we should focus on living in the present moment and not letting opportunities pass us by. Instead, we should actively seek out activities and experiences that bring us joy and work towards achieving our goals. The idea is that the past is gone and the future is uncertain, so we should make the most of the present and not waste it. This can involve creating bucket lists and actively working towards fulfilling them. Overall, hedonism encourages us to prioritize our own pleasure and happiness. 3. Stoicism. Stoicism is a philosophy that advocates for living a virtuous and moral life as the path to happiness. It originated in ancient Greece but remains relevant today due to its emphasis on personal responsibility and the belief that we should focus on what we can control. According to the Stoics, we should not waste time discussing what is right or wrong, but rather take action and do what is right. They also believe that we should not blame ourselves for things that are outside of our control, but instead find satisfaction in our actions and attitudes. Ultimately, the Stoics believe that by placing our happiness in our own hands, rather than relying on external circumstances, we can find fulfillment in life. Do you want to learn more about practicing Stoicism? Remember that we cannot control the outcome of events, but we can control our reactions and what they mean to us. 4. Aestheticism. Have you ever stopped to appreciate the natural beauty of the world around us? From the majestic mountains and vast oceans to the twinkling stars and lush trees, there is art and beauty to be found everywhere. Aestheticism is a philosophy that explores the connection between beauty and pleasure. Aestheticists believe that we should pay attention to and appreciate visual beauty, not just because it is pleasing to look at, but also because there is evidence that it can increase our happiness. In other words, by actively seeking out and appreciating beauty, we can improve our well-being. So take a moment to appreciate the beauty in the world around you and try to see the beauty in everything. It can help you feel better and more fulfilled. 5. Epicureanism. Epicureanism is the belief that happiness can be achieved through living a life full of pleasure, but not just any kind of pleasure. Instead, true pleasure is found in moderation, abstention from excess, and the pursuit of knowledge. This does not mean that you should not enjoy pleasurable experiences, but rather that genuine pleasure can be found in learning about the world, forming friendships and connections with others, living a moral life, and doing everything in moderation. Epicureanism teaches the importance of understanding what we truly need and how to find happiness through the pursuit of knowledge. In short, this philosophy advocates for living a reasonable, modest life and seeking knowledge as the keys to true pleasure. 6. Skepticism. Skepticism is a philosophical approach that questions everything and is characterized by the relentless pursuit of information and answers, even when it seems none are available. This mindset can have a significant impact on our daily lives by encouraging us to scrutinize our assumptions, beliefs, values, and, ultimately, ourselves. When we examine these fundamental elements of our lives, we are able to build stronger, more well-informed beliefs about various topics and become more self-aware in the process. Additionally, skepticism prompts us to reevaluate our values and consider whether they are still relevant or have evolved over time. Ultimately, skepticism drives us to constantly seek purpose and meaning in life, leading to a deeper understanding of how to live a fulfilling life. 7. Existentialism. Existentialism is a philosophical perspective that focuses on the human condition and the search for meaning and purpose. According to existentialists, all humans experience a sense of existential anguish, a feeling of uncertainty and confusion about our place in the world. In order to find meaning and purpose, existentialists believe that we must become self-aware, create our own values, and live in accordance with those values. This means that we have the power to shape our own lives, and that finding purpose is ultimately up to us, not external sources like God, the government, or other people. To discover your purpose, it can be helpful to reflect on who you are as a person, including your hopes, dreams, fears, and strengths and weaknesses. By answering these questions, you can begin to understand your unique place in the world and find meaning in your life. 8. Modern humanism. Modern humanists believe that individuals are solely responsible for their own destiny. This means that we cannot blame others for our mistakes, but we must also take responsibility for our actions, no matter the consequences. According to this philosophy, the way we behave and support each other will determine our ability to create a bright future for humanity. The golden rule of treating others as we wish to be treated is crucial to improving the world for all people, regardless of our differences. By helping others when we can and being considerate of others, we can make a positive impact on the world. 9. Gain control over your thoughts for true happiness. Happiness is largely a result of our own thoughts and mindset. When we constantly focus on negative or difficult circumstances, it can lead to feelings of depression and unhappiness. However, by shifting our focus to more positive or hopeful thoughts, we can improve our emotional well-being. It is important to take control of our thoughts and not allow them to control us. Once we are able to manage our minds, it becomes easier to maintain happiness. On the other hand, if we allow our thoughts to roam freely without control, it can make it more difficult to find and maintain happiness. By strengthening our mental control, we can make happiness a more consistent presence in our lives. 10. Socratic philosophy of self-reflection. Socrates, a highly influential figure in ancient Greek philosophy, believed that self-reflection is crucial for leading a fulfilling life. He famously stated that an unexamined life is not worth living, emphasizing the importance of examining and understanding oneself in order to make necessary improvements. Through self-reflection, one can gain a clear understanding of their strengths and weaknesses, and with the help of a trusted companion, can identify and address blind spots that may be holding them back. Socrates believed that through self-improvement and self-reflection, we can strive towards true happiness and a better existence. His ideas continue to inspire Western philosophy today. Thank you for joining me on this journey through various philosophies on happiness, meaning, and purpose in life. We have explored the key principles and teachings of Stoicism, Epicureanism, Taoism, Hedonism, Existentialism, and Aestheticism, and considered how they might be applied to our daily lives. I hope that you have found this video informative and that you have gained some new insights and perspectives on these philosophies. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about new updates. Your support means a lot to me, and I appreciate your engagement. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.